Lord gonna bring that blood through. Y'all gotta come on some level to be able, you know what I'm saying, to prophesy. You know what I'm saying, long. But wanna prophesy to other brothers like that. You got to hold it down with other brothers. Good?
Okay.
Alright. Everything good? Y'all. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, first and foremost, before we get started, we gonna say Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Hey, Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Hey, Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Hey, Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Hey, Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
We gonna say Kal, Alayu,
Alayu,
La,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Hey, Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem, Wakah, Kodash.
Alright, it's all praise. Alright, to Yahweh, meaning the Most High, who the word even called God, in the name, alright, by Hashem, and Yahweh Shai is the who, the word even called Jesus Christ, man. And in Hebrew is what? He is the deliverer, he is the savior, man. Alright, and that's what we come out here to do, to prophesy the downfall of America and usher in the kingdom of our big brother, our Lord and Savior, man.
That's right.
Alright, who the word even called Jesus Christ? Because you see, alright, all across the world, we see we at the end times, man. Alright, we see that the Lord is on his way back.
That's right.
Alright, so for you to understand that and resonate with your spirit, what you to do? You to make your body a living sacrifice, man.
Right.
Just like the Lord made his body a living sacrifice for the children of Israel, bro. You know? But we're gonna get into it. I hope you're gonna edify, but we lay the law down.
Alright, this is 1 Peter 2:1. It says, wherefore laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings, as newborn babes, desire sincere milk of the word.
Right, and desire the sincere milk. Like brothers, what's some of the sincere milk? Alright, first of all, knowing that what? The Lord's name. Alright, that's one of the sincere milk, knowing the name that his name is Yahweh, the Most High, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. That's one of the milk. One of the milk scriptures, something to know.
Yep.
Then after that is who you are. Knowing where you come from.
Yep.
Knowing your heritage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing how you was cursed and knowing how you were blessed. That's some of the milk, the sincere milk that when you first come into the truth, you learn, man. You learn the blessings and what the Lord got in store for us. Then you also know the curse, all right, and what the Lord have done to us being as a nation, man. There's some of the sincere milk that you know and you learn once you get into the truth, man. All right, but then you desire that, man, because once a baby born and the baby turn 9 months, 8 months, you just can't go straight off the table, feed him hamburgers and steaks. You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta start out little, man. That baby won't, you gotta get baby milk. Then come from that, you gotta give baby food. You know, you can't just give them straight table food, man. All right? So you gotta desire just the meat, the milk scriptures first, man. All right, if not, you're gonna drown, man. You're gonna choke yourself, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, if so be ye have tasted that the Lord is gracious.
Right, see, because what? You know all the promises that the Lord made, all the blessings that the Lord gonna give the children of Israel. You know all of the promises.
Yep.
That's why I say you tasted that the Lord was gracious, because when it's a scripture that speaks about in his mouth was sweet as honey.
Right, that's in Ezekiel.
Yeah, but his brother can get that. The mouth was sweet as honey, but when he swallowed it, it was bitter. Because when you swallow something, then it's going through it, digesting. So when you digest something, you're going through it. And it was bitter, man.
Yep.
But it was sweet at first because it tasted good, it smelled good, it looked good.
Yeah.
Alright, and that's the knowing of the kingdom of heaven, man.
Yep. Hey, 'cause if I can say this too, man, when we first found out that we were Israelites, man, you found out the truth. It was beautiful to you, man. That was that sweet and that was that honey, man.
Yeah.
Because you find out, like, man, the Lord really dealing with us, you know, as a people.
True children of the Bible.
Children of the Bible, you know. We're gonna get all the promises that were blessed to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. That's for us. That's sweet, man. But then you find out, like, you know, with the curses, you know, hey, we still in this thing, man.
We had to go through it.
We still got to go through it.
We
You know?
subject to payments. You know what I'm saying? We the tail, not the head.
Exactly.
We gotta go for Esau, so-called white man, the least for once of all things.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Our women, our daughter was sold, we were sold. You know, that's the bitterness of the scripture, man.
Yeah.
Alright? But like the Lord said, all these curses that's come upon our enemies and those that hate thee, so we gonna start receiving the blessings, and the ones that receive the so-called blessings, they gonna receive the curses, man.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing, man, because the kingdom of heaven is made for who? Israel, man.
Israel, that's right.
All right, get that real quick. Second Ezra 6 and 54.
This is 54. 654. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures,
Right.
of him come we all.
That's right.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right, that's right. Go ahead.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because thou madest the world for our sake.
See, the world was made for whose sake? The Israelites' sake.
Right.
All right, the world was made for Israel, man. Go ahead.
Verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam,
We're going back to what, the 17 other nations, man. All right, go ahead.
thou hast said that they are nothing,
They are nothing. Go ahead.
but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Go ahead.
And now, O Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, behold these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing.
Right, these heathen, these other nations, man.
Right.
Because the world was made for Israelites' sake. But now it say these heathen has ever been reputed of nothing. Go ahead.
Have begun to be lords over us.
Why? Because our transgressions against the law, statutes, commandments. That's why we out here right now making our body what? A living sacrifice.
Right.
All right? Because what? This is the time that the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. All right? This is the time that the Lord is coming to save the children of Israel, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Have begun to be lords over us,
Right.
and to devour us.
That's right, but it's only for a moment. All right, like the scripture said, Corinthians, this light affliction is only what, for a moment, man. All right, we finna go back into that power seat, man.
That's right.
You know, that's why the Lord said, go on the highways and the hedges and beg them to the marriage. We finna get back in our power seat. You know, where we belong, man. When, like it said, the earth was made for our sake, man. We finna get back into that, man. All right, but we had to go through this because of our transgression against the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know? That's it on that. Go back with it. All
Alright, this First Peter 2 and 4. It says, to whom coming as unto a living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of the Most High and precious.
See? We were chosen, man.
Yep.
This ain't something that we was born thinking of ourselves, like, okay, hey, when I get this certain age, I'm gonna be a prophet.
Yeah.
No, man. The Lord has to choose you, man. All right? That's why I said disallowed allowed, man. You know, that you were chosen to do this, man. You know?
Got a precept. This is John 15 and 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
Right, because that's the thing that church teaches. You can choose the Lord.
Right.
You know, and that's not scripture, man. The brother just read it. That's not scripture. The Lord said, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, man." That's why it's a thing called a spiritual hate, and you see that when it comes down to GMS, man. You know, you see that when it comes down to GMS, man. It's a spiritual hate because you can see who the Lord dealing with. All right, you can see who the Lord dealing with when brothers come out on the highways and hedges and doing lessons, man. How the Spirit be with them, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, and ordain you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain.
Right, and ordained thee. All right, and the brother can grab Jeremiah real quick.
Right here,
Jeremiah 1 to 5.
Right here.
All right, go ahead and bring it out, because it say ordained. Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
That's one from ordained. Before he formed thee, he knew thee. Go ahead.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
This too, to ordain. Go ahead.
And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
That's right, because the Lord already know who was written in the book of life before he even what? Made the creation. When he gave Yahweh Shai the blueprint to create everything. He already knew. That's why Yahweh Shai said, on whom thou hast gave is me. All right? Because Yahweh gave Yahweh Shai everything, man. Even the elect, man. You know? And you can so you can get that in John. That's John 15 and
What's that?
right here.
John 17.
That what it is, John 17? I thought it was 15. The Lord had gave it me.
Let's see. Yeah, well, I pray for them, pray now for the world. Yeah, verse 12. While this is John 17 and 12. It says, while I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name.
Right.
Those that thou gavest me, I have kept.
See? The Lord gave Yahweh Shai the elect. All right?
And none of them is lost.
None of them are lost, man. All right? Go ahead.
But the son of perdition, that the scripture might be fulfilled.
That's right, man. All right? So the Lord, Yahweh gave Yahweh Shai everything, man. You know?
No, I gotta get this up.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
It's the book of John 10 and 29. I'm gonna start 26. I'm gonna start 25. So like John 10, 25. Y'all shall answer them, I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep.
Right.
It's
Yep. We are not Yahweh sheep, Yahweh Shai sheep, man. Why? Because the Lord, Yahweh gave Yahweh Shai the elect, man.
God, get in there. It said, as I said unto you, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father which gave them me is greater than all.
See? The key point. My Father who gave it them me. All right? What's he talking about? Who? The elect, man. You know what I say? I pray for them, I pray not for the world. All right? So he prayed for the elect. He didn't pray for the whole nation of Israel, man.
Yeah.
He prayed for the elect, man. Go ahead,
It said, John 10, 29, my Father which gave them me is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand.
Right, because it's already written.
God.
All right? Because all the elect written in the book of life, man. All right? All the elect, man. Go ahead. All right, then we'll go back to the
It's the book of John, chapter 3, verse 35. The Father Yahweh loveth the Son Yahweh Shai, and hath given all things into his hand.
Woo! See? I ain't giving all things, man. All right? Because who? He the beloved. He the firstborn.
Right.
All right? Through him, all things was created.
That's right.
For him and what? By him, man.
Right.
You know? You can't get around Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
You cannot get around, man.
Just say,
What you got one more? Go ahead. And then we'll jump back.
You got that, okay.
Then when you find it, bro, we'll jump back to it. We'll cut
that. First Peter 2 and 5. It says, ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house.
See? We are lively stones, man. We are alive, man. And did it not say the spirit quickening? You look the word quickening, it make alive, man. So when we look at these people that's driving and riding around, they dead.
Yep.
Why? Because they don't have the spirit.
Right.
You know, if I can get that in Genesis, I think in Genesis 4.
And if I may add, while you're getting that, it's like talking about these people, I had these 2/3. All they want to do is get back to the bullshit, get back to the folly and the murder. Speaking of, that's all they out here ready to do, man. get back to the bullshit, the party and bullshit, man. Ready to go back to the club. Ready for basketball season to start back. You know, ready for football season. That's all they concerned about, man. The party and the bullshit. You know? They can't wait till this shit open up. This shit is over with, man. Shalom, man.
Rough life. You should find that out.
I had one of them. 27.
Nah, it's I think it's Genesis 4, by 1995. 27. Yeah, get that real quick.
This is Genesis 2 and 7. And the Lord Yahweh formed man of the dust of the ground.
Which was a state of confusion. You know? So go ahead.
And breatheth into his nostrils the breath of life.
Which was made him what? Alive. Alright, that was made Israel more different from all the rest of the nations. Because God, he breathes in they nostrils the breath of life, which was what? The law, statutes, commandments, man. So once you come back to your power and start rehearsing the righteous acts, you become alive again. Right. So when the brother just read, you just make your body a living sacrifice, a lively stone, that's what it's talking about, man. Why? Because we came back to the power and started keeping the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, man. So we are now made alive, man, because the spirit is dwelling within us, man. You got it, Oscar. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna go back.
I know myself for that.
Go ahead.
This John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth the flesh.
And look at that word quickening real quick. Okay, it says the spirit that's quickening. So we gotta see what the word quickening means.
You got it.
What's the precept?
John 6 and 63.
60, 63.
Yeah. I'm just going to read it. You got it, Carl?
John 6 and 63.
Got it up.
What's the word again?
Quickening.
John 22:27. So while poeo, and it means to produce, alive, beget, or bear living young.
See, produce to alive to be what?
Beget.
Beget. Go ahead, get to the scroll.
It says make alive.
See,
and
make
give
alive.
life.
So once you come back to this knowledge and wisdom, understand that you have about Shema Shah, you start to live again. You know, that's why I say the violet or the shadow of death. What make America the violet or shadow of death? Because they ain't got the spirit. But the elect do.
Right.
Alright, that what make us alive. That what make them continue to be dead, man. Because they ain't got the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah.
Darkness.
That's right. Yep, that's it on the scroll, man. Go ahead.
This is John.
You gotta let that out, man.
John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing.
See, it's the spirit make you alive, but the flesh profit nothing. Why? Because in the flesh, you dead. Go back to Genesis. He breathed their nostrils the breath of life. So without them having the breath of life, which is the law, statutes, commandments, they'll be still in that docile state of mind. They'll be still living like beasts, man.
We're going back to the dry bones.
Yeah. Go back to Ezekiel 37 chapter.
Living like the heathens, man, because that's a heathen state of mind, man, when you don't have the laws, statutes, commandments in you, man. You just like the heathen, man.
And a lot of people show you that today, though, because really all the heathen, they eat the crab legs, lobsters, steak still bloody. You know what I'm saying? They get everything out the motherfucking sea. You know, that's a heathenistic custom they keeping. Why? Because they choose all the oppressor's ways. You ain't doing shit if you ain't eating lobster. You ain't doing shit if you eat script. You know what I'm saying? You ain't on top of nothing. You ain't eating abominations, man. Why? Because that's the custom of the heathen.
Getting headlines, you know what I'm saying?
Getting headlines. Blonde weed. You know? You even going to the Hermetic with the dreads, man. You know? Our people keep all the custom except the custom they supposed to keep it
Right.
going to the scriptures, man.
Hey, it go back to Isaiah 4 and 6, man. Now people forgotten the law. You know?
Yeah.
Because a lot of our people, man, like you say, they figure the way of the heathen is the way to
best
live.
way to go.
It's the best way to go, man. They don't know the law of Yahweh Shemel Shah.
But it's written. You go back to Jeremiah 17:4.
Right.
We was gonna discontinue from our